Here is where it all began, in the Rocky Mountain West, at the confluence of the Platte River and Cherry Creek. Gold was discovered. Denver was born. Among the new beginnings, Denver was an extension of the University of Colorado, created in 1912. The extension became a full-fledged university in its own right in the early 1970s, settling on the new Auraria campus, part of Lower Downtown. And the 21st century brought another significant new beginning, the opening of the Anschutz Medical Campus, a multi-billion-dollar healthcare city created on the old Fitzsimmons Army Base in Aurora. The downtown campus and Anschutz campuses consolidated in 2004, creating one of the nation's newest and most vibrant institutions, the University of Colorado, Denver. Discover what UC Denver is doing today.
Well, UC Denver has been really great in terms of the financial support I've gotten from the university. I've come to the point where I'm able to just completely focus on school, and that has a lot to do with the financial support I've gotten from financial aid here at the university. One of my inspirations in becoming a physician has a lot to do with giving back to the community that I come from. I actually come from a Latino background, and growing up in that family, I've just built a strong connection with the community and seen how difficult it is for them to get good health care. And trying to get into medical school, I feel like it's key that you have a well-informed professional who knows every aspect of the path into medical school. With Dr. Ferguson, he has really been that person for me. He's really helped me clarify what steps I need to take in order to actually make myself a competitive candidate.
Pulls it all together into one big package.
The faculty here is, by far, I'm really satisfied with it. I feel not only when I go to class do I feel like I'm getting what I need to know to be firmly prepared, but I also feel inspired, and I think that inspiration comes from their inspiration and their love of the material.
Academic science is really the opportunity for us to be able to contribute to the education of the next generation of scientists. So here we can train students to be able to tackle new problems in biomedicine and to be able to carry those forward and think about it in new and creative ways. By being here together in close proximity, we can actually start to listen to one another, open up our ears, trigger new thoughts, and think about how we can pull together the basic research discoveries along with what needs to be tackled in the clinic. Research really lays a whole foundation for new discoveries in medicine and biology. So by doing research, we can look at questions that have never been answered before, and we can come up with those new discoveries to answer those questions. And then we can take those answers and then think about how we can apply that to thinking about human health and disease. So hopefully then our ultimate goal is to be able to take those discoveries and translate that from the bench to the bedside.
One of the neat things about coming to UC Denver is it's still small and it's still informal enough to really get to know faculty across disciplines within the business school as well as faculty across the campus. When they built the Auraria campus, the largest classroom they built was about 125 students. And most of the classes are 20 or 45. So you have a real professor teaching introduction to accounting, introduction to psychology, and you have 45 students. So for a faculty, it's wonderful. You're not just teaching to the masses. And for a student, you have that attention that you need to make this transition and to succeed and to really internalize the knowledge. You know, up until a few years ago, 100% of the students at UC Denver commuted into campus, both graduate and undergraduate. But 2 years ago, we opened our first residences on campus. It allows students to live here 24/7. You can already see the changing dynamics. But although we now are home to students, we also want to not lose that heritage of the student who's coming into campus. I think that's what makes college affordable. It also makes it more supportive, especially for underrepresented communities, Asian, African American, Hispanic, who can take the light rail, take the buses right onto campus, get home and have their home support unit as well. Most of Denver business is small to mid-size. It's the growing entrepreneurial spirit that makes the West so vital. And our program, more than most MBAs, really speaks to the needs of people who are going to be working or are currently working in those mid-sized companies. I get a kick because there's just much more leverage. When you share an idea with a student and they're already the chief operating officer or they're the head of manufacturing for their plant, they're listening and they're engaged, and again, they're putting it into use, and that's the best reward for a faculty member.
This is an amazing campus. What's nice about this facility, everything's brand new, and so we have state-of-the-art equipment, state-of-the-art teaching environments, state-of-the-art from a technology standpoint to offer our students the opportunities to train on only the best equipment and under the best circumstances. There is nowhere else in this nation where an entire healthcare university has been built from the ground up. And so in this environment, we are confident that we will have the best qualified, best educated healthcare providers in this nation. In this educational environment, we have a very open campus which provides our patients and any patient from not only the local region but also from the city and from the regional area of the Rocky Mountains to come here and get the best type of care and the best type of service that we can afford to offer them. It is just a unique experience which no other place in this nation has. An academic career offers an incredible opportunity to change people's lives. And what I enjoy the most about this and what I really seek on a day-to-day basis is to interact with young people and young minds and try to see the light come on in their eyes. It's just an incredible experience when you're teaching someone to have them finally, it's that, oh wow, kind of moment where they really are impressed, they really have learned something, and it gives them an incredible opportunity to carry that forward to treat their patients. It's just it's a wonderful experience.
My first choice was the University of Colorado, Denver because of the location and the great campus life. My most influential professor, his name is Dr. Philip White, and he is just a very knowledgeable man who knows a lot about the educational field, and one day I hope I aspire to be him because he's all I want to be as a teacher. I love teaching 4th grade because they're still in that stage where they like, I love you, Miss Walker. They have this strong caring and connection to you, and they can still express that. And I also like it because they have like drama. Everything's so dramatic in 4th grade, and they're trying to figure everything out and trying to figure the world out, and I just love being there with them while they do that. These kids inspire me. It inspires me to work in my neighborhood because, you know, without strong role models, without strong leaders in this neighborhood, they won't have anyone to turn to. And so that's my passion. That's why I do what I do here in this neighborhood.
These are the stories of education, research, clinical care, and community service. This is the University of Colorado, Denver, changing lives and saving lives.